And can you tell me what you think are the biggest complications in conducting a pivotal trial in AHAS?
Complications. So, first thing when I hear of an anti-C5, the first thing that comes to mind is we already have an anti-C5 available. So if we are looking at bringing something else, I think it is important to first see how the second antibody, how does it compare to what we have? I think that either, head-to-head trials, would that be one way of doing this? Is this pharmacokinetically better drug than that? Does it cost better than that? Does it need to be given less frequently than that? So it should not be difficult to conduct trials. Once you've established some proof of, some concept that yes, it's a safe enough drug. Mainly the side effects that we know from anti-C5 is because it blocks the MAC complex. There could be risk of infections. Having said that, on a very practical clinical basis, we don't see a lot of infections in patients at all. They tolerate the drug pretty well. So, they're obviously given vaccinations, and in patients who we can't give vaccinations, we give antibiotics prophylactically and vaccinate them later on. But so, that's one main side effect is infections, but we don't see a whole lot. So when you're trying to bring another anti-C5 in the market, I think everybody's going to question why this and how does it compare to eculizumab? Why would one choose this over that? So I think if there is data to prove that it is as good or better, and number two, why would a physician choose it? Easy accessibility, patients, it's easier to get the drug. It's not as costly, like I said. The infusion, if they can somehow, I think, the very important thing is if it doesn't have to be given every 2 weeks, maybe it's not IV, maybe there's another route to give it. I think those would be some of the things to think about if you're looking at bringing it up against what is already around.
Yeah, understand that. Would you foresee any hurdles in the reimbursement for such a drug?
If it is, if it treats the disease, and if, like I said, it turns out to be better in any way, then I don't think so. The thing is, once the diagnosis of AHAS is done, then the insurance companies will pay for the drug. It's only when you can't prove it's AHAS that it's a problem. But once the physician says this is AHAS, we've not had issues getting eculizumab approved or reimbursed.
And would you foresee or expect that patient recruitment could be a problem in the clinical trials?
It really depends on the prelim data that comes out on the drug. If the prelim data is good and there's enough confidence, then I think people are looking to get something more. I think that it would not be a problem. I think right now physicians are looking to get something more, that would be better. Like I said, in any way, route, dosing, cost, duration, anything. So I don't think that clinical trials should be a problem.
Yeah, and I promise this would be my last unscientific question, but if I would again ask you on a scale from 1 to 5, 1 being the most difficult and 5 being the easiest, how difficult or easy would you say that is obtaining approval and reimbursement for a novel antibody in AHAS?
Oh, I think I really think that